Very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar on implementing digital TQM using live QC tools. I am Kadir. I'll be the host for today's event. All participant microphones are muted and cameras turned off to maintain proper bandwidth. If you have any questions or clarification, please feel free to post them in chat box. We also have a dedicated Q&A session at the end. In today's competitive and fast moving business environment, quality is no longer just a department. It is a strategic driver, customer satisfaction, operational excellence, and sustainable growth. Traditional TQM practice laid a powerful foundation, but in digital era, manual system, digital data, discounted data, and delayed decisions are no longer sufficient. This is where digital TQM comes into play. Today, we will explore how live PC tools transform total quality management into a real time, integrated, and data driven ecosystem. EGS was started in 1981 on USA and stepped in India in 1993 by providing engineer services. And then in 1999 became a value-added reseller of SolidWorks and expanded its services in Coimbatore and Trichy over the period of 2007 and 2009. Then will some groundwork research, EGS expanded its vision and developed the live PLM and live GC tools, which is successfully launched in 2025. Having a rich experience, Life Digital software has been developed by a team of experts with decade of experience in implementing best-in-class process worldwide. Our mission is simple yet powerful to provide a best-in-class tools and technologies for a better tomorrow. Our values are built on ethics, responsible corporate citizenship, and a continuous improvement. At core of Life Tool is a belief that incremental improvement in well-defined process lead to remarkable outcomes. And what sets Live Tools apart? It designed to be simple, easy to use, and affordable without compromising on quality. Our platform empowers organization to achieve three pillars of operational excellence: cost, time, and quality, while consistently delivering the customer satisfaction. And this is what Live helps you achieve. With our platform, you can define a process, manage records, assign and track the tasks, plan a better, and finally visualize with charts by connecting data from multiple sources. Using drill down for continuous improvement, this is end-to-end workflow ensures that you are not just reacting to quality issues, but proactively preventing them while keeping your operation efficient and transparent. Quality is a mindset, a culture, and a process-oriented approach. It's built in, not inspected in. It's about risk reduction, efficiency, continuous improvement, and above all, creating the values for the customer. Today, we will explore quality management, simple, easy, and powerful with live VC tools. By end of this session, you will see how you can solve your toughest quality problems faster, smarter, and at a scale. Now, I will hand over the session to Mr. Jishnu Bhaskar from Live QC Tools team to lead us through a exciting session on implementing digital TQM using with Live QC Tools.
A very good afternoon. Myself Jishnu, application engineer from EGS India, working for QC Tools. Today, I will be taking you to in the webinar implementing digital TQM using QC Tools. So this is our agenda today. We'll have an introduction. We will go through the what is TQM, principles of TQM, why digital TQM, role of QC tools in digital TQM, and mapping TQM principle with QC, and framework of implementing digital TQM. And we will finally end with benefits of using QC tools for TQM and summary. So before I start, let's start with a quote. When we say quality is everyone's responsibility, it means quality is not limited to either a single department or a QA department. It involves every person, every process, every level of the organization. The philosophy became the central during the rise of total quality management, that is TQM, influenced strongly by thinkers like Edward Deming and Joseph M. Juran. So let's explore what is TQM. It's a management approach focused on long-term success through customer satisfaction. It involves all members of an organization in improving process, products, services, and the culture they work in. It uses strategy, data, and effective communications to integrate the quality discipline into culture and activities of the organization. It's the idea that quality isn't just the job of an inspector or a quality team, it's everyone's job. Let us see what are the principles of TQM. It starts with customer focus, employee ownership, process based approach, continuous improvement, leadership, data driven decisions, relationship management, and integrated system. Let's deep dive into each one of the principles of law TQM. So, first, customer focus. The TQM prioritizes understanding and meeting the customer needs and expectations for aiming for satisfaction and exceeding the expectations. So every process in the organization should be designed with customers' need in mind. And TQM emphasizes the importance of engaging all employees at the all level in improvements efforts, fostering a sense of ownership and accountability to everyone. All employees from the top management to the frontline workers should be involved in improving processes and making decisions. And the organization worked to identify documents and define process, ensure consistency and continuous improvement. Thus, process-based approach in which TQM emphasizes that good process lead to the good result, as well as continuous improvement of the process is the key of achieving quality. TQM is based on the principle of continuous incremental improvement over the time or larger, more transformative changes in every area of the organization. And data-based decision making means we really on facts, measurement, and analysis rather than opinions. So in TQM, the principle of ensures the improvements are targeted, measurable, and sustainable. When we analyze trends, identify the root causes, and monitor the performance through real-time dashboard, we make smarter and faster decisions. Leadership in TQM is about creating culture where quality is embedded into everyday work. Leaders are set the tone, provide the directions, and ensure the quality objectives, and are integrated into the organization's strategy. When leadership is committed, quality becomes sustainable. So, relationship management ensures strong collaboration with suppliers, partners, and stakeholders, and hence strengthens the entire values chain and lead to a long-term organizational success. A quality management system should be an integrated system. So it should be a part of every organizational process also. So all department and functions should work together in a unified system to achieve common goals, improve overall quality. Let's see the evolution of TQM, how it has been evolved. First, the inspection era from 90s to 1920s, it mainly focused on detecting the defects after the production and quality ensured through inspection department. And in the end, it was a reactive approach. Then evolved the statistical quality control. It introduced the statistical method to quality and developed by Walter A. Schwartz and Bell Laboratories. And control charts was introduced and it reduced the variations in the process. Later, we stepped into quality assurance era, where the focus was shifted from detection to prevention. And the main influence to pioneers was Edward Deming, Joseph M. Juran, Armand V. Feigenberg. And the strong adoption was adopted at post World War II. And here comes the total quality management, where the quality become a company-wide responsibility, customer focus become the central, and the continuous improvement culture were introduced. And leadership involvement and employee participation was a common thing in total quality management. And as of today's era, it's digital. Everything moves in a faster and transformative way. So the quality management system also moved into digital. That's why digital TQM, where the data-driven decision making has been enabled, real-time analytics and automations, and customer experience and sustainability was in the focus. So let's see what are the common challenges that face in the traditional TQM method. In many organizations, leaders focus heavily on outputs, numbers, targets, and results, but lack visibility into process stability. The real issue is in missing target, it's unstable processes. But with live QC tools, leadership gains real-time dashboards, control charts, instant alerts. Instead of reacting after the problem occurs, leaders can detect variation early and take preventive actions. The shift of the focus from did we hit the number to is our process stable and capable. That's how digital TQM turns leadership from reactive to proactive approach. And one of the biggest barriers in the effective notes of TQM is delayed and inaccurate data. In many organizations, quality data is still recorded on a paper. This creates late visibility by the time the data reaches the leadership. And the problem has already escalated. It also raises the concern around the data integrity, manual errors, and poor traceability. One of the common challenges in many organizations is reactive quality culture. So, improvement effort often begin only after a customer complaint or a major rejection or an audit finding. By that time, the damage is already done. A true TQM is not about reacting to the problem; it's about preventing them. Another major challenge in the traditional TQM implementation is low employee ownership. Many organizations encourages suggestions and improvement ideas, but the real problem is tracking and sustaining them. When employees don't see action on their ideas, engagement drops. In many organizations, tools like SPC, MSA are performed mainly for audit compliance. Reports are generated, files are maintained, but they are not actively used for real-time control. As a result, variation continues unnoticed until the defect appears. A true TQM is not about doing SPC for documentation. It's all about using it for daily decision making. So let's step into what is digital TQM. What is digital TQM? A traditional TQM relies heavily on manual processes and delayed reporting. And digitalization enables the real time monitoring, accurate data analysis, and proactive decision making. It transforms quality from a control function into strategic driver of the business excellence. And digitalization transformed traditional TQM from manual reactive system into the real-time, data-driven, and strategic quality management. Let's see what's the role of LikeUC tools in digital TQM. First, LikeUC tools function as an integrated quality management system. It brings all quality processes under a single digital platform. It designed for real-time quality control, meaning quality decisions are no longer delayed as data flows into the shop floor from the shop floor, inspections, audits, and the supplier inputs. Like QC tools capture it instantly and display the performance with the insight alive. The system built around the principle of TQM and SPC, it embeds quality fundamentals like process monitoring, variation control, and continuous improvement directly into everyday operation. With this platform, organization converts raw data into actionable decisions. Instead of waiting for weekly reports or manual analysis, leaders or team can act on trend, alerts, and performance metrics as they happen. One of the strengths of LikeUC tools is it connects people, processes, and performance. And digital TQM with LikeUC tools moves us from a reactive inspection to predictive excellence, enable the faster decisions, higher quality performance, and sustainable business outcomes. Let's see how TQM principles map to LikeUC tools. And the customer focus by using compliance dashboards and ensure customer requirements are not missed. Leadership the quality KPIs aligned to the business goals. Employee involvement, it standardizes the inspection checklist formats, digital data entry from the shop floor level. For the process approach, it manages the activities as interconnected process. SPC, MSA, FMEA control plans are interconnected. For continuous improvement, Pareto-driven prioritization, trend analysis for defect and non-conformance. Relationship management, the performance-based supplier evaluation from the data and dashboard. And data-driven decision, it make the real-time dashboards for insights and integrated system. All those, like we see tools as a centralized digital quality platform for the organization. Let's see what is the framework to implement a digital TQM by using like UC tool. Step one is digitalize the quality data collection. Step two is stabilize the process using SPC and identify the priorities using analytics and enable the continuous improvement management reviews and governance using real-time dashboards. Let's deep dive into each steps. For digitalizing the quality data collection, in the world of quality, everything starts with data. And without accurate, timely data, we are driving blind. Take a look at this visual. Data is pouring from all directions, charts, spreadsheet, documents, images, inspection records, all pulled into a system, intelligent stream, and stored into the like you see tools. What came from a scattered mail, dusty folders, and untraceable drives is now centralized, structured, and available for analysis in real time. And how do we make this magic? With our four dynamic data collection, lookup table, data collector, data import, and data linking. This is not just data entry, it's data with purpose, and data leads to decision, and that's the real beginning of quality. And let's see how the data can be collected from the shop floor directly into the like UC tools QMS. By using our data web capture or web portal, data can be captured by using any mobile device or any tab. There you can feed your data. It will be stored into centralized QMS storage. Let's deep dive into and let's see how it happens. By using a browser where you log in into your with your credential, you can see the designated files that is available for you. If you want to add any images from the shop floor, you can take the capture, browse the image, and you can put those here, as you can see in the video. So thus, in the data sheet, you can enter the values from your shop floor itself. No need to write down the data on a ledger book. It leads to a tedious job, and you have to copy it on system. Thus, you can eliminate the double data entry. And once you enter here, it will be stored into like UC tools system. And while stepping to the second step, stabilizing processes using SPC. So ever wished your control chart could be upgraded in real time, which granted define the LSL USL, instantly know whether you are in control or you are in out of on the edge. Your CPCPK values evolves as live data flows. And you can plot the attribute charts like NP chart, P chart, C chart, U chart. And from the NP, NP, C, U chart to histogram, everything visuals. Uh, and there is in the third step, identifying the priorities using analytics. This is where the Pareto analysis become powerful. Using like you see tools, data from the defects, complaints, and non-conformance is automatically analyzed and dynamically displayed in Pareto chart. This helps us to clearly see the vital few causes that can contribute you to the majority of problem. And the main thing, once the data get updated, it will be instantly reflected on the Pareto. Thus, the dynamic data update is enabled. And one of the most powerful framework in digital TQM is identifying priorities using analytics, not by assumptions. With like you see tools, real-time dashboard consolidate data from Pareto's, trend charts, and which dynamically updates from the raw data. Thus, your data turns into insights and insight turns into actions. So continuous improvement is heart of TQM, but improvement only happens when issues are systematically captured, analyzed, and monitored. In many organizations, non-conformance forms are filled out, filled, and closed, but insight remain isolated. There is a limited visibility into trends, recurring issues, and systematic gaps. So digital TQM changes this approach with like you see tools. NC forms are not just records; they become data that drivers. Each non-conformance is digitally logged, categorized, assigned, and tracked into real-time dashboards. And the final step framework of implementing digital TQM by using like UC tools, it's management review and governance. Management review and governance is a critical pillar in implementing digital TQM too. So digital TQM transform this business dashboard with like UC tools. A leadership can gain centralized business dashboard that provides real-time visibility into. With like UC tools, leaders don't just see a business dashboard; they see a connected ecosystem and performance of accountability. That's where the task dashboard and task management system play a crucial role. So now let us see what are the benefits of using like UC tools for TQM. It enables a real-time customer focus. The system tracks customer linked defects, complaints instantly, helping the organization to respond faster, prevent the recurring issues. It ensures the quality metrics and directly aligned with customer expectation. And live VC tools strengthens the leadership visibility. With live dashboards, KPI-driven insight, management can make informed decisions quickly. Escalation and resolutions are tracked transparently, improving the accountability and speed. And it drives the true employee involvement from shop floor data entry become simpler and standardized. This encourages the ownership at the process level and ensure the consistent reporting across the team. Like UC tools promotes the process-based control by linking FMEA control plan, kappa, and SPC into one connected system. It reduces the variations, improves the traceability, and builds the structured monitoring across all stages of operations. Continuous improvements with built-in trend analysis and Pareto prioritization, teams can focus on the most critical issues. Kappa heaviness is monitored systematically, ensuring the corrective action truly eliminate the root cause and prevent recurrence. And like VC tools ensures the evidence-based decision making. The system acts as a reliable data repository, removing the manual consolidation error and providing audit-ready documents at any time. This built confidence in both external and internal audits. Finally, like you see, tools improve the supplier quality management while tracking the supplier performance trends, controlling the incoming qualities, and supports data-driven supplier development. This ensures quality is maintained not just internally but across the entire supply chain. In summarization, like you see tool as a key software solution for implementing optimizing total quality management TQM within an organization. And like you see tool software serves as a pivotal asset in implementing and enabling total quality management practice across our software effectively integrates several core principles of TQM like real-time insights, data-driven cultures, SPC implementation, and team collaboration, focus on customer satisfaction, and commitment towards the continuous improvement.